Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Goddess Gemini. Today's video is going to be a Gemini versus Cancer love tarot reading. So please remember that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. It may or may not resonate. Only take what resonates and leave for another person to claim. Also remember that the energies could be vice versa. You may resonate with the Gemini or the Cancer side, or right down the middle with the connecting energy. So please consider following my channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment, and maybe give it a share for somebody that you know that may resonate with this too. Okay, so this is going to be the Gemini side, this is going to be the Cancer side, and this is going to be the connecting energy. All right, so I'm just lighting the sage here, and then we're going to cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, and we will get right into the reading. All right, so cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask for you to join me today in this reading for the Gemini versus Cancer. Okay, Gemini versus Cancer, please. Gemini versus Cancer love reading. That's right. So what is the energy of the Gemini, then the Cancer, and then the connecting energy? All right, so what is the energy, please? What is the energy? What is the energy, please? What is the energy? Gemini, Cancer, and then the togetherness. Gemini, Cancer, together. All right, what is the conflict, please? Gemini, Cancer, together. Okay, what is the negatives affecting the situation, please? Gemini, Cancer, together. What is the positives of the situation, please? Gemini, Cancer, together. All right, what is the neutrals affecting the situation? Gemini, Cancer, together. And lastly, what is the possible outcome advice solution? Gemini, Cancer, together. All right, so Geminis, you have the High Priestess in reverse. So there's something that you may not feel quite in balance in the situation, or something that you may feel out of not in your highest good right now, okay? The Cancers, you have the Empress, so you are feeling very much in your feminine power, okay? The Six of Wands in reverse is your connecting energy, so I do see a little bit of codependency energy, okay? Yeah, all right. Next, we have the conflict here. So the conflict here is the Justice in reverse for Gemini, so you may feel like something's a little bit unjust. The Cancer, you have the Chariot in reverse, which is also can be your card, and I see that as you're not really going anywhere. Okay, and then your connecting energy is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so I do see a lack of balance. I do see on the Gemini side, you may feel a little bit of lack of communication, and then on the Cancer side, you may feel a little bit of lack of emotions, and then together that leaves an imbalance of stability, okay? So next we have the negatives. So you, Gemini, you have the 10 of Wands. Cancer is the 9 of Cups, and then the 4 of Wands. Okay, so Gemini, the 10 of Wands negatively, you may feel a little bit of lack of passion somewhere in this connection, and you may be unsure if it is worth it. The 9 of Cups, you are feeling emotional, okay, or you're not getting the type of emotional needs to fulfill you. With the 4 of Wands as your connecting energy, I do see a little bit of like fight, flight, fawn, freeze, whatever energy, but I more or less see it as a flighty type of energy, somebody wanting independence, okay? What are the positives affecting the situation here? We have the Wheel in reverse for Gemini. So you're not really moving anywhere. You may be feeling like it, like passionately, but you're not physically going anywhere. The World for the Cancer. So I do see you kind of trying to figure out what it is that you can work on and change and see. And it's kind of like you're looking at possibilities. The 7 of Wands, however, does show that there is some kind of inner peace with the outer peace between you. So it's weird because you may have like fleeting feelings and emotions and thoughts about each other, but still there is some kind of peace in the connection. It could be a very spiritual peace, is what I'm seeing for some of you. Okay. And then you have the neutrals, which is the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Death and Rebirth in reverse, and then the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the neutrals is the Ace of Wands. So I do see you not really starting it's weird because you've got the 10 of Wands, right? So now that's like a walking away, that's the end of cycles, but then this is showing that you're not really ending any cycles. Okay, some of you may be looking at how to make that passionate energy be back into the connection. Okay, the Death and Rebirth, I do see it as not really walking away from anything. I do see it as maybe a little bit of introflexion to see how you can articulate yourself correctly, Cancer. And then the Knight of Cups in reverse, I do see a little bit of fleeting emotions again. So you guys are all over the place here, okay? What is the possible solution here? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemini. The Cancer has the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor is your connecting energy. So you do have the Empress and the Emperor in the deck, at least in the reading. So that is possible. So it does mean that you can be a match, but you may be on different pages and you need to get on the same page. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, I see you actually slowing down, Gemini, and trying to find proper ways to communicate in this situation. The Nine of Wands, I do see you, Cancer, really trying to find out some kind of like what it is passionately that you want, okay, in this connection, and what can you bring to this connection. And then the Emperor, I do see a kind of commitment, grounded energy, which is kind of funny because, like I said, your reading is all over the place, but I do see opportunities of growth in that, especially with the Empress and the Emperor in here, okay? So I do see it as an opportunity. You're just currently, with the way the placement of the cards is, you're not quite looking at each other right now, okay? It's like you are, but you aren't. So hopefully that made sense. If not, I apologize. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.